Already set. Sweet. Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. If you guys are new here, guys, my name is Carrie. If you've been here before, welcome back, guys, welcome back. I know I'm on at a different time, right, but I just felt I needed to come out and do this reading for you guys, Leo. Give it a minute or two, see who wants to pop on in. What else do I need to do? Wait, hold up, wait a minute. Let's go like that. Boom. Yo. I was gonna say good morning. It's morning for you guys over there. It is 17 past 11 at night time here. I've decided to jump on and do a reading, so yeah, let's get into it, Leo. I'm not going to go through daily jazz because, again, like, man, we're all over the shop with times. And hey, Amy, how are you, babe? Yeah, it has been a while since you've been in here. Good to see you. Shit. I love you guys. I fucking love you guys. Yeah, I'm not going to go through the daily jazz because, like, it's the end of my day, right? Who cares about the jazz? We are the jazz. Leo is the fucking jazz. All right, beautiful. So let's go through. I'm just gonna call out a whole bunch of numerology that you guys could be seeing, which are going to be confirmations, clarifications, and then I'll give you the channeled message after that. So you could be seeing a lot of 322, 323, 555. You could be seeing 1313, 1414, 711, 255, 211, 22, 22, 222, 2244, 23, 23, 23, 32. So they're just, again, some, if you've been seeing those numbers, this reading is going to be for you guys, or more so this download is for you guys. Hey, South Africa. How are you? I wonder what time it is over there. Jamie, how are you, beautiful? It's a lot earlier where you're at than it is for me, but I just thought I'd get up, like I said, and do this before I go off to bed. So I don't know, but let's get into the message. So what I've got for you guys, Leo, is you could be going through at the moment a bit of what feels like a lot of emotions at the moment. All right, so there could be a lot of things that are surfacing from the past that are coming up emotionally for you guys, like a bit of residue. So there is a bit of an energy shift coming as the move, right? Ooh, as the moon is moving into Leo. So there is going to be a bit of a shift in energy. You guys could be feeling a bit of an energy surge coming over the next few days. Again, we've got a lot of things kind of transitioning in and out for us at the moment, Leo. So a couple of things that Spirit want us to be really, really mindful of at this time, obviously with having, just recently, and that's just transitioning now, Mars is moving out of Leo into Virgo, but that energy is still quite strong. And I know a lot of you guys have been, again, through either my messages or through, your own downloads or your own intuition, feeling that need to kind of really, really speak up as well and be very, very assertive and bold with your actions and choices. All right. So with retrograde coming up as well, you're just going to have to be mindful with your words, all right? So just, think before you leap, think before you speak, kind of thing. There's something else here about also not mistaking feelings as facts, okay? So again, there could be some residual energy from the past or things from the past that could be coming up as triggers. So Spirit don't want you to take these feelings as facts. So again, these could trigger old feelings, feelings of inadequacy, insecurities and things like that. So just be mindful of not that you can't pay any attention to them, but just be mindful that your feelings aren't factual, okay? And maybe just question whether your feelings are, your present energy, your present world and where you're at, okay? There's something about I can be your hero, right? Like the song Hero, Ricky Iglesias. I was like, what the fuck? I can be your hero, baby. Now, this isn't about somebody needing to be saved, all right? So I want to make this really, really clear. The message that I'm getting behind this is more so about I guess it is in a way, right? We are talking about romantic connections. Okay, so this is about somebody who's basically going to come in and kind of save you from ever experiencing the past kind of love that you guys have experienced in the past, like, and the traumas that you guys have experienced in the past. So this is going to be somebody that basically takes your pain away by showing you love, right? Showing you the love that you have always deserved, right? But maybe just haven't sort of given yourself an opportunity to have as well, all right? So again, a lot of this numerology as well is surrounding, you know, balance, harmony, change. Okay, so I know that there's a big shift that's kind of taking place up ahead. So I just want to say, trust what is happening. Okay, trust the path. There are still things that are kind of being worked out, ironed out. Remember, we are still in a year number 9. Okay, so expect for, again, I've said this the other day, expect for those, you know, those cycles and things that are still sort of open that you've walked away from to still sort of linger for a little bit longer as things kind of close out. But ride that wave, okay? So, you know, again, it's a bit of an energetic wave, bit of an emotional wave. Just go with the flow right now, okay? Don't be pushing yourself at the moment to speed up processes or anything like that. Again, everything is right on time at the moment, the way that it should be. As long as you guys are keeping that focus, you're maintaining, you know, that high vibration, and again, not getting caught in your feelings and turning them into, you know, some sort of fact in your mind. Again, just go with that flow and keep riding whatever's coming. So you guys could also be having a bit more of a creative surge that's coming out as well. So just feeling a bit more fueled when it comes to your creative projects, especially for those of you that are in a creative field or that are, you know, starting businesses, or, you know, those of you who own businesses where you're kind of making changes and things like that. So you could have a bit of a creative surge kind of coming in there as well. All right. We want to go over here. It's funny, so this is a forgiveness therapy, right? This is a book that I found well, probably about, you know, 25 years ago when my mother passed away, in her belongings, and I've had this in my collection of like books for obviously for 25 years I've had this book, and I've never kind of picked it up until today, and there's something significant about this forgiveness, right? So anyway, I've pulled the book off the shelf, and just before I came out and sat down, I opened up the book to page number 26. Okay, so the number 8. All right, so destiny, karma, we're talking about that sort of thing. Also the number 8, strength card, Leo energy, baby, love it. All right, so this page here says number 26 in the forgiveness therapy book here. I love, my mum's got a little handwriting on the front too, just a nice little love how she wrote it in red pen too. Jeez, let's just, you know, write it in blood next time, Mum. Anyway, I'll read what this says. So, you cannot change someone for the better by holding a grudge. Grudges only change you for the worse. So, I'm getting this energy with, like I said, those emotions that could be coming up for you guys at the moment, Leo. Things that are like residual energy from the past. All right. So again, Spirit is just telling you there's no good that can come of holding on to any of this. All right. So remember that, again, these feelings that could be coming up are not facts. All right. So don't let them make you feel any kind of way so that you get into some type of grudge energy about what's happened in the past. I'm seeing 144 on my screen, could be significant. You could also be seeing a lot of 144. I know I have lately. I mean, well, not even lately, for the past a year and a half, I see it at least 2-3 times a day. So again, that's going to resonate for those of you, and if you know, you know, right? If you know, you know. All right, let's get you guys some oracle here as well to go with this message. Okay, just keep I want to say just keep working at the process, right? But just go with the flow. Don't resist the changes. Okay, we've got assertive here on the bottom. All right, so again, make sure you're really showing up the way that you're wanting to be showing up at the moment, guys. Okay, putting your best foot forward, making those bold moves, right? Making bold choices. All right, things are aligning. Okay, and again, it might not seem like it right at the minute. All right, but again, things are aligning. Okay, things are coming into balance. You just got to trust the process. Okay, what distinct here? So you could be standing out at the moment, all right, or people could be seeing you stand out. You could have, I'm just saying, standout energy, right? Someone's got some outstanding fucking energy about them, all right? So somebody could be, again, just being very, very assertive and bold, right? Something is very, you're standing out in some way, shape, or form at the moment, Leo, okay? It could be what you're doing in your career. It could just be the changes that you're making, but it's very noticeable, right? It's very, very distinctive. It's a distinctive change. Okay, so yeah, there are things here. We've got shadow at the bottom here. So there are things, again, that are lingering here from the past, right? These shadow type energies. Again, that is fading, right? Those energies are fading, but you gotta give something time, right? Somebody just really wants things to kind of speed up. And I know you're kind of sick of these energies or these feelings from the past keep creeping in, but they will be fading, right? In good time, right? It's a journey, right? It's a process. Okay, there's a lot of things that you're trying to drop right now, okay? Blind, gossip, rock bottom, dance, jealous. Oof, that's some interesting energy, okay? That is some interesting energy. You've definitely got some past energies, though, that are I'm going to say, watching you. You're dancing like no one's watching, but let me tell you, somebody is watching, okay? Somebody's watching you, I don't know, live in some sort of joy. You could be having movement that you didn't have before. Some type of freedom, right, to express yourself as well is here, okay? Freedom to express yourself. Somebody doesn't like the fact that you're feeling free to express yourself. Somebody doesn't like that. I don't know, there could be somebody also competing with you, okay? There could be a lot of talk as well going on about, again, you're standing out over here, right? So we've got gossip. Number 16, number 7, number 25 could be significant. Okay, we've got 32 out here, so the number 5, 23. All right, so we saw 23, 23 in the numerology, 23, 32 also out there as well. Okay, so you could also have gone through some sort of rock bottom moment as well. Again, I just get this energy of whatever this shadow side of what you've been experiencing is starting to finally fade. Okay, somebody could be jealous as well that they're still stuck in some sort of shadows at the moment, or feeling like they're stuck in some sort of darkness. Okay, somebody's feeling blind, right? You could also be feeling like you don't know where you're going, where you're headed at the moment, Leo. But let me tell you, if you are seeing a lot of those two energies, right? A lot of the ones, you're getting towards, you're working towards, you're walking towards this new experience, okay? And again, there's just things that are still fading off, right? There's still things that are dissipating in the background, so just trust that process, okay? Trust that process. We've got, oh, no, that's just me. I was like, we've got shit all upside down. So I don't know, again, you could be maybe just getting a little bit down at the moment as well, all right? So you could be feeling a little bit down. I don't know, you could also be maybe just seeing things from, I want to say what you want to be doing is seeing things in a different perspective, but at the moment you could be seeing things in a bit of a limiting perspective at the moment. And again, I'm going to say it's got something to do with that. Gotta go back to, like, taking me back to the notebook. What did I write here? Don't mistake feelings as facts, okay? Don't mistake feelings as facts. So something about that. All right, let's have a look with the money oracle over there, and we'll get you a couple of cards there when it comes to finances, career. Okay, what do I need to know, Spirit, for my Leo collective? My juicy, saucy fucking lions and lionesses. Everyone's out on the prowl. Love you guys. Activation, all right? So, yeah, you are tapping into and activating some sort of abundance. Now, again, it's going to be abundance in different areas. Depends on what you're kind of trying to manifest in abundance, all right? So, everybody sees abundance differently, okay? But something is activating for you, right? You're unlocking your soul's purpose, okay? Tapping into your gifts as well, all right? Now, we're not talking about just your spiritual gifts. You could also be tapping into, like, your creative gifts, all right? You know, what you're gifted in for your career. It doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual gifts, but you are tapping into something, okay? You could maybe be focusing a little bit too much as well on the material world at the moment, okay? Maybe at the expense of your spirituality. So I don't know, again, you'll be able to know from where you're at whether you need to find a bit more balance, Okay, maybe whether you're, again, like I said, maybe focus a little bit too much on materialistic aspect of life right now and not enough on your spirituality. So again, just make sure you keep things in balance. Okay, keep it in balance. So I've got caution at the bottom here, and I've split that on comfort. Okay, so just be careful not to get too comfortable as well. All right, because again, we are seeing a lot of shifts, a lot of changes. All right, a lot of things that are going to be moving, not just for the end of this year, but a lot of things next year as well. There's going to be a lot of movement. Okay, so you're going to need to be adaptable. Okay, you're going to need to be flexible. All right, don't get too comfortable in a position and create stagnation for yourself. Okay, guys, really, really important here. Seeing 209, the number 11. So there's definitely something changing here when it comes to your second house. Okay. Something to do with your money, security, long-term security. All right. So again, a lot of you guys, you're building stuff. All right. You're building in a year of endings as well. Okay. So what that's doing is it's like ripping down the old structure to lay a new foundation so that you can have this fresh beginning in 2026. All right. So keep doing that groundwork is what I want to say. But again, just be careful not to get too comfortable. All right. If it's starting to feel comfortable, start pushing yourself a little bit. Don't push yourself to the point where you are at some sort of fast pace, rapid change, trying to keep up with changes. Okay, this isn't about forcing the process. This is about allowing yourself to go with the flow of the timing of things. All right, so just be mindful. You don't need to be overdoing anything. Okay, no overdoing anything. There could also be something here coming when it comes to grounding out some sort of communication when it comes to love. All right, so I don't know, there could be some sort of communication or conversation that's going to be had. I'm seeing 11:33 p.m. on the clock there. Again, the number 8. All right, so this could be something, I don't know, fated destiny, right? I'm getting also soulmate energy. Okay, so yeah, there could be something to do with some sort of communication grounding out between soulmate energies. All right, so I don't know, this could also be a deepening of conversation or communication when it comes to a romantic connection. All right, so again, just remember to be bold, be brave, right? Be ready to expand into whatever this new energy is, right? Because again, a lot of you guys are going to be coming into new relationships before the end of this year. All right, so yeah, it's like a rebirth of love, right? Somebody's getting some sort of rebirth when it comes to love. Okay, we've got designer here, so absolutely. Again, embrace that creativity, your uniqueness. All right. What I want to say as well, express, your visions, right? Express what it is that you're trying to create and get creative with that. You've got some sort of luck coming as well. All right. So this could be luck in finances, or maybe even some sort of opportunity could be opening up here. All right. With that 7-11 as well. Again, that's opportunity being presented. All right, so this is a spirit. Some of you guys is going to be a spiritual opportunity that's presented as well, possibly to get into a spiritual career. So if you guys have been thinking about it, jump on it. I'm going to say jump on it. Okay, the opportunity is there, so take it. Okay, take that creative surge that you're getting and make it into something. All right. So work smarter, not harder. All right. Make sure that you guys are making, I'm going to say, well thought out moves to get the best out of life. I think I just perfectly quoted one of my oracle cards there. Oh, shit. Looks like my short-term memory, or my memory, is just starting to finally fucking come back, which is good. Okay. We've got growth here as well. All right. So easy does its under growth. All right. So again, we want slow and steady growth so that it can be sustainable. All right, I've got spirituality here, so I am very much getting, some of you guys could be moving into the spiritual field or into a career in spirituality of some sort. Again, this shit doesn't just happen overnight. It does take time to build, build obviously, your reputation and your career and your processes and the way that you do everything. So again, just keep working methodically through the process, man. Spirit, can you just stop? I can't stop, like, with the nose tickles tonight. I can't stop with the nose tickles. Yeah, so I'm getting, for some of you guys, you are going to be stepping into, or really stepping up, if you are a tarot reader, some sort of spiritual advisor, or basically do anything within the occult, then you could be seeing some sort of growth taking place. But again, it's going to be slow and steady growth. Slow and steady wins the race, baby. All right, slow and steady wins the race. So you've got angelic help as well. All right, so a lot of you guys have got you're listening to your guides as well. You're really paying attention to the signs and synchronicities right now. Okay, that's starting to pay off. Again, just trust the process, right? It is all just a process, and you will get there. Okay. Learning to be grateful for what you have, well, that will certainly fucking help, won't it, Ralph? Gratitude goes a long way when it comes to spirit. All right, so the past is here. What's the past about? Spirit wants me to go. Okay, this is interesting. So yeah, this could be, again, I want to say maybe even an old idea. Okay, some sort of old idea, maybe an old business idea or an old dream that you've had could be resurfacing. 222. Again, if you are working on something that maybe you had an opportunity to, look, for me, I had an opportunity to step into where I'm at right now a few years back, but unfortunately, the circumstances of my life, the environment that I was in was toxic, unhealthy. The person I was in a relationship was unhealthy for me. So I couldn't get into what I wanted to get into because, again, I wasn't at that spot. So, and I'm very, very grateful that the opportunity has come back around for me. So again, if you can see that there is an opportunity here, and there is an opportunity, especially if you've been seeing 7-Eleven, that's what Spirit are trying to tell you. There's an opportunity here to pick something back up that you once let go of, right? Or that you once let pass you by. So make sure you grab onto whatever that is. Okay. This could also be, oh man, what is that all about? Notifications never go off like that. Interesting. 222 still sitting on my screen there strong. So money could also be coming your way for something that you've done in the past. So this could be the reward for effort that you guys have been putting in the present as well. So that could be playing out for some of you guys too. All right, what else? Where else, Spirit? I'm gonna get the Archangel Michael Oracle, and then for those of you that are connecting in with, man, this love that's going to save you from all the tragic love experiences you've ever had and really make a mark on the way that you view love. We're going to go grab the Archangel Power Tarot after that for that. All right, so let's just see any messages from Archangel Michael at this time for my lions and lionesses, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements. We are, as a collective here, we are fucking absolutely lucky to have each other. We've got a good crew up in here, right? 234 on my screen over here. So again, there's some progress that's happening here. All right, when you're seeing numbers like that go up sequentially like that, that's about progress too. So you've been seeing 7-Eleven. Well, Ralph, there's your confirmation, homie. Okay, there's your confirmation. So again, I'm getting this energy of there's something that I don't know whether Archangel Michael, your ancestors, just your spirit team in general, but someone or something is being handled from the past. All right, so I want to say try not to try not to sit in that past energy too much. Okay. And you will, just keep showing up, even on the days where you feel like you're unsure, right? Just keep showing up on your channel and just keep tapping in, and you'll build that confidence over time. And you know what's funny, right? Like, so this is where I go, like, it's so different when you're on screen to in person. So, like, I go to NA every Friday, which is like, Narcotics Anonymous, not Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous. Anyway, and so, like, there was, like, a lot of fucking people there last night, and it'd been a while since I'd shared, and I could just sense that, like, I was going to get asked to come up, and I was just like, I was already getting fucking rattled, and I don't know if anybody else noticed, but man, I was like so shaky in my voice speaking, and like I feel so comfortable there with everybody because, again, like, we've all been down the same fucking path before, we're all on the same path now, and very, very supportive and loving towards each other. So it's a beautiful environment, and there's a lot of trust and like I said, love and shit in that room. But man, there was something about sitting there and talking in front of 36 people last night that kind of had me like a bit rattled. And I remember when I first started my channel, like I used to, and again, I don't think anyone else could pick it up, but I could feel it in my own voice where I'd get very shaky at the beginning of a reading. Like I'd just be like real fucking nervous. And I don't know if anyone could ever fucking tell, but I could tell, and then eventually over time that shit it dissipated. So again, it's, our cringy moments and our authenticity and all that rawness and all that shit is a beautiful truth that somehow becomes magnetic, right, to other people. So what I want to say to those of you who are, wanting to step out into the light and, you're struggling with that because, I'm worried about how I do this and I'm worried about sounding like this and that, it's exactly that. It's embracing that, which is what's so actually beautiful about, seeing people take up these journeys, right? So, please do share that part of your experience with the collective so that, other people in the collective, especially if you're going into some sort of spiritual guidance or, tarot or readings or whatever it is that you're doing in the spiritual healing field, it's it always gives the collective a little more reassurance when they see firsthand other people overcoming those same fears and challenges. It gives them a lot of hope as well when we talk about as, guides and spiritual counselors and all that sort of shit. It's for them, it's to know that we're also human too and that we've had to overcome those same struggles. It's not just like somebody who's never had to walk the path trying to tell us, oh, you should try doing this, this, and this. And it's like they don't even understand the process, the path, or what it is that we're trying to achieve. So they're not really, they don't really have the expertise to kind of guide us to a place that they've never been, right? So I think it's very important that, those of you that are trying to build channels and, still feeling a little bit nervous or, it's talk about those experiences because it's human, it's natural, and we all go through that. So, and hopefully it can inspire somebody else to push past their fears and limitations as well throughout the process. All right. So, Archangel Michael's like, come on now. All right, homie. Now you guys know how I feel about Archangel Michael. We've talked about this, right? We've talked about how, that's a strong masculine energy, right? Strong masculine energy. Very, very protective. All right, what do you got for us? Believe and trust, baby, right? Believe and trust. Okay. Again, things are working themselves out. It's currently 11:44 on the clock. I'm seeing 242 on my screen. Again, could be clarifiers or could be significant, could be seeing those. Okay. It is time to really trust, right? Trust spirit, trust the path, trust these shifts, trust these waves that you're going through and ride them, okay? Again, like just seeing that in the background there, that river, right? We just want to flow, right? Flow. Go with the flow. Yeah, look, and it's as well, especially if you're new to reading for other people as well, to go into, just starting out reading and putting yourself online, that could be even extra scarier, if you haven't sort of been doing it offline for a while and you don't trust that, your accuracy is there and all that sort of stuff, then it can be a little bit nerve-wracking adding the additional being on camera as well. But you got to remember, like, there's going to be haters, right? There's going to be people that don't like what you're doing. There's going to be people that love you. There's going to be creeps in the background. There's going to be all sorts of shit that goes on, right? All you got to do is stay focused to what you're delivering, right? That's all you're there to do. So, and the more you can recognize that you're here as a channel to spirit and to be whatever energy spirit's asking you to be, you don't feel any type of way. Like some of the shit that comes out of my mouth sometimes and some of the ways that happen up here when I'm channeling, and I've just learned to become comfortable with that because that's what spirit need me to do, right? This is where I need to be and how I need to be delivering the messages. So there is always some creepy fucking folks running around my channel, right? It's trying to slide into my fucking DMs for the wrong reasons, right? With the wrong fucking energy. And I will tell a bit of an anecdote tomorrow when I do tomorrow's live about, man, just just one of my experiences this week with lower vibrational fucking energies surrounding our collective, right? Posing as, you know, spiritual beings and shit, and just here for the wrong fucking intentions and the way that people behave. Because I find this shit fascinating, right? Like, so, look, I gotta admit, it's a little satisfying when this weird shit happens in my life, because I'm a bit of a, I like to study humans a little bit, and I'm very intrigued by human behavior. And so it just, you know, it intrigues me when people do the things that they do and behave the ways that they behave. So I will try and construct this anecdote in a, you know, in a nice, short, sharp and sweet format for you guys, so that we can just, because otherwise I'll just be sitting there shaking my head telling you, oh man, it was just, fuck me, man, shit. People, right? Yeah, don't come up into spirituality being fucking toxic, okay? Don't come up into spirituality. Don't come up into readers' worlds and fucking into their DMs, man, being all fucking toxic and shit, all right? Archangel Michael's like, stop right there, and they want, yeah. New beginnings and a fresh start, okay? So you need to believe, I was going to say something about a delay, right? A delay could be significant to somebody, okay? So, okay. So I'm going to say this, right? There could be some delays that present in the next couple of weeks, okay? Spirit don't want you to be anxious, nervous, feel like you're being punished for any kind of delay that might take place in the next couple of weeks, all right? Keep your eyes on your intended target here, okay? Because again, there's things that are shifting around still. So if there are delays in something, or something that you were waiting on is slightly delayed, I'm going to say slightly delayed, okay? There could be a slight delay for somebody. So just be mindful of that, all right? God's in charge, all right? So the divine spirit is in charge here again. So don't panic, right? Don't panic, it's organic. Why do I love saying that? By the way, tomorrow's, which is my Sunday morning, which will be Saturday night for you guys over in the States. Man, do we have some fucking juicy shit from the past coming up. There's some fucking energies that have been, I don't know. This, man, people are getting worse and worse at hiding their fucking energy, right? And man, have there been some spiritual dots that I've connected over the past 24 to 48 hours that is going to be wild, right? We've got some wild shit coming up anyway. Let me just have a sip of my juice. Fucking love you, Leo. I fucking love you guys. Fucking love you guys. Yeah, again, I get this energy, something from the past, right? Your children are being watched over by angels, all right? So I know that's going to be significant to somebody detached from the situation. So again, I just said earlier, rewind, what'd you say? I said something about, man, it's like I have to go back and try and find the cards. What did I say? I can't remember specifically. It was something about something being taken care of, right? Spirit or something, someone's taking care of something. Okay, this is something from the past, all right? So that's what we're getting as well, detached from the situation. So I don't know, there's something, these residual energies, this residual energy for somebody from a situation from your past, which could still be lingering in your present, right? Or you're still dealing with from your present. But I'm going to say as well, there could be a lot of stuff from whatever this is that you have it's like you've left a whole part of whatever this was behind. I remember dropping all those cards on the table. So there was a whole bunch of things that you've dropped, but there's some element to a situation which is lingering, all right? So again, detach from whatever that situation is, okay? If it has something to do with children, your children are protected, all right? So just trust that whatever is best for, I want to say this clearly, like whatever is best for your children is what will happen, okay? So somebody needs to hear that, okay? All right, let's jump into our Archangel Power Tarot, only in the upright because we only get love reads out of that deck. Oh, something's going to make you smile. Leo, something's going to make you smile. Somebody could be making you smile as well, right? That could be significant. Some of you guys could have just met somebody new, or you could be meeting somebody new, right? Going to make you smile. Well, you certainly don't want to fucking frown, do you? You want those frowns turned upside down. something's gonna slot into place perfectly. Like, man, if you did a scene the way that my cards just slotted into place perfectly there, something is gonna slot into place perfectly. This could be somebody that just slots into your life perfectly, right? Oh my god, stop it, Carrie. Sorry guys, just give me in my childish brain a minute, right? Hold up. Fuck. I'm sure some of you guys can mind read, right, and know where that was going. But anyway, interesting. Tomorrow will be by the sounds of it. I don't know. Who are you talking to, Jason? Who are you talking to? Oh, you all right? You're talking to me. Yes, tomorrow will be interesting. Tomorrow will be interesting. Like what? Oh shit! Can you tell it's late, right? Fucking 8 minutes to midnight. Shit. Cinderella's carriage is about to turn into a fucking pumpkin over here. Oh my god! I know, right? It's fucking late. It's late. This is what I get for doing like a nightcap message, right? Delirium. Alright, let's have a look. For those of you that are coming into communication, I'm going to say communication, coming into communication, right? Grounding some sort of communication out with somebody when it comes to love, right? That's what we're going to be talking about. What's love got to do with it? Fuck, a hell of a lot, apparently, right? It's got a hell of a lot to do with something. This could be the rebirth of something as well. If you guys are in a connection as well, if you are in a romantic relationship, there could be some type of renewal type energy as well. Okay, so there could be like, again, like a refreshment type energy. Something could also be going to a deeper level. All right, so if you guys are in new relationships, something could be gaining, I want to say gaining momentum and getting deep, right? Some shit's getting fucking deep, all right? Yeah. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know up there? Yeah, it was the best idea, me putting that poster up there. Bye, Lena. Have a good day at work, honey. Love you. All right. So I'm going to say, well, let's tap into bilinguals and singles and ready to mingles. And then for those of you that maybe are in a connection, we'll do that. We'll do that separately. All right. So for those of you that are single, bilingual, ready to mingle, what is coming into Leo's world? What's happening in Leo's love life? Talk to me about love. All right. Somebody wants to talk to you about love. Somebody could want to talk about. Somebody could want to talk to you. I'm getting as well, Leo, I don't want to, right? I don't want to get this, okay? But there could also be somebody that wants your forgiveness, okay? And wants to maybe renew some type of connection with you as well, okay? So there could be communication from somebody from your past, okay? Again, I don't want to go too deep into ready to mingles. That's it, right? Leo Collective is ready to mingles, right? We've got some singles out here that are ready to mingles. Oh, shit, something's popping out. What's popping out? Oh, just a Knight of Raphael, right? Just I'll sweep you off your feet. Let me be your hero, baby. Damn, right? Fucking Knight of Raphael just wants to pop out at you, okay? So, yeah, this could be a situation where you get swept off your feet, all right? Something that makes your heart, you know, just flutter a little bit, right? Ladies, I don't know, something that maybe wants to make you bat your eyelashes at him. I don't know, right? Getting ready to mingle, okay? Look at this, I don't know, this green flag, right? Look at the green flag up here too. I don't know if you guys, it's a bit hard to see with the green flag, right? So this person's coming in with green flags, right? Good to go. You're good to go on this one, whoever this is, right? Good to go. There's a commitment here, right? That's coming in for someone. Hopefully for all of you, right? Hopefully for all my Leos who are single, bilingual, ready to mingle, and in the fucking upright. That's what we want for you guys, okay? Again, if you're not ready yet, don't feel like you're never going to get there. There's just things in the process that you need to tweak. Oh, you're a Libra. I don't know. How'd you get to the Leo reading then? All right, what's going on for my Leos in love? Oh, this one wants to pop out. Page of Gabriel. Okay, so this is an opportunity, right, for somebody exciting, right? So somebody exciting, an opportunity to be swept off your feet by somebody who excites you, right? Well, you'd fucking hope they excite you. You'd want to hope they don't fucking bore you to death. Okay. Somebody could be in a very, very playful energy, all right? Or there could be a very playful dynamic between you and this person that you could be meeting, all right? So there could be like a very youthful, playful type energy between you two. 3, 2, 1. Man, the countdown is fucking on. Seeing 3, 2, 1 on my screen and 166 could be clarifiers, confirmations for somebody. Okay. 3, 2, 3 is now on my screen, all right? We started out with 3, 2, 3 in the message. Okay. Oh, something about the message, right? So I don't know. Somebody could be, messages. I get a lot of messaging back and forth. So there could be really good communication between you and whoever this person is. Sitting on the bottom here, we got the 10 of Raphael, right? So if this is what this is leading to, well then I don't know if I need to keep reading, right? We'll keep digging deeper. We'll keep digging deeper. But this is something that's going to bring in love, blessings, right? This is happily ever after for somebody. Again, I get a lot of playful energy. Okay, a lot of deep emotions as well. Okay, so this could be somebody who, seeing 3, 2, 3 on my screen and 171 could be significant to somebody. This person could just be very, very deep, very emotional, but again, also very, very playful and energetic. All right, so somebody who knows how to balance out their energy, or I'm going to say as well, somebody who's adaptable to different moods or different circumstances as well, all right? So somebody that knows how to take shit seriously when shit needs to be serious, and somebody who knows how to, be vulnerable and be expressive when they need to, but also somebody who is spontaneous, fun, right? Full of energy, full of light, okay? This is happiness. This is forever. Happily ever after, okay? Okay, with the 10 of Gabriel here and the 2 of Michael, I feel like we're getting a bit of a warning from Spirit as well. Okay, so you could both maybe be also, I'm getting as well, just maybe 2 people who carry a lot of responsibility here as well. Okay, so I just want to say as well, be mindful about making time. Okay, compromising as well, making compromise here, because there could be maybe, I'm getting even like with that 2 of Michael and that 10 of Gabriel there, I'm getting like there could be maybe like a clash of schedule or something like that if proper time isn't made for this connection. All right, so just be mindful of, divine masculine, divine feminine, doesn't matter who you are, right? Try to be mindful of, this thing that I'm going to say, right? Try not to give people your free time. Try to free up time to give to people, right, that matter to you, right? So 333, so there's something, again, I feel like a manifestation, something you manifested, somebody you've been manifesting. This person could also be manifesting you, not you specifically, right, but just, again, 2 people aligning. So but I do get 2 people could be very, very hardworking, okay, and this could cause some sort of clashes as well. So just be mindful to nurture and keep that balance within this connection, all right? But again, I get whoever this person is, you're going to have good communication with this person. So it's going to be easy to talk about things, all right? We've got a Queen of Gabriel here, all right? So we've got fire sign energy there as I split that. So again, this person could be a very passionate, charming, right? Very, very warm energy, all right? But I also get very emotionally grounded, very focused, right? Somebody who's focused, driven, motivated. Okay, this person's got a lot of good qualities, whoever they are, okay? Because again, you're not manifesting shit, are you? You're manifesting the best, so this is what you should expect, okay? What's happening for my Leos in love, okay? Somebody could also be finding you very appealing right now, so there could be a lot of Somebody could find you very sexually attractive, or just very, very attractive. There's something about your energy at the moment, Leo. You just, oof, you're banging, right? You're fucking banging. You're bringing sexy back, and you're doing it with some sort of outer world shit attached to it, right? So again, you're very magnetic at the moment, okay? You're gonna have a lot of people drawn to your energy at the moment too. All right, there's something about, yeah, something about your sacral energy at the moment, okay, which could be, again, just, you could just be really, really vibing quite high when it comes to your sacral energy, okay. Yeah, I'm going to say as well, we've been talking about, so we've got the Three of Michael here, right, about releasing the past. So again, I feel like at the moment you could be, again, this, how do I explain this? So we've been talking about these waves, right, and as well, these residual energies from things from the past. So just be careful as well that you don't let old wounds that are kind of, again, still circulating with this strange kind of energy at the moment that's still sort of lingering in some of your past circumstances get in your head at the moment. All right, so because again, there's this just be careful is what I'm saying, right? Just be careful about staying grounded and staying balanced and staying in the present moment and not living from the past, because I get for somebody you could potentially and this isn't on purpose or anything, but potentially be the kind of person that tends to project past pain and energies onto new connections, and then you can end up sabotaging these connections by assuming that a new person is doing something like an old person did, or whatever, right? So just be careful and be mindful that you're not allowing I'm going to say as well, for somebody, it could be something to do with abandonment triggers, attachment issues. Okay, so just be mindful that you're not overreading into a situation because of something from your past. All right, so make sure you've released whatever this is from the past. We've got a King of Michael here. Okay, so we could have a divine feminine fire sign here and an air sign masculine. Doesn't have to be. This could also just be somebody who is in some sort of position of authority, somebody who's very very wise, okay, makes wise decisions here, somebody who's ambitious, respected, okay, somebody who has some type of authority. All right, but this is also somebody who will communicate openly and honestly with you. All right, so somebody could be maybe a little bit more practical than the other. I'm getting that as well. So one person could be more practical, whereas the other person could be more, I want to say, imaginative, or a bit more of a dreamer. All right, so and that's going to be a good dynamic too. Okay, good night, beautiful. You have a good night. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for members live. So again, I feel like whoever you're going to be connecting to, Leo, is going to bring in some type of balance as well, all right? So this person could also be very protective over you, divine feminine. I mean, shit, if this King of Michael is a feminine energy, I'm getting this feminine who's very rational, okay, who won't be insecure and jealous and things like that. So somebody who's very, very level-headed. All right, so there's not going to be issues of insecurities and jealousy in whatever this connection is. So I feel like this is a very, very good dynamic as well. And I know they're opposites there. We are seeing opposites in air and fire there, but as they say, opposites attract. All right, so what else do we need to know about this situation? Where's this Spirit's like, what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Three of Gabriel. So, yeah, again, stay optimistic here, all right? It is time to take some sort of next step. You've got wish fulfillment coming in here with the Nine of Raphael, Eight of Gabriel. So, again, I get some sort of communication or somebody moving forward towards you. Okay, this could also be an opportunity, not just for emotional fulfillment, for financial fulfillment as well. All right, straight under that, we had a leap of faith. So, again, I'm going to say don't resist whatever this is. All right, or don't resist whatever this connection is, and you'll know it when it's there, right? You're going to know when it's there. You're not going to question it. It'll be in alignment with what you've manifested. All right, for my Leos who are currently, in in a connection. It doesn't matter whether it's been long-term or whether it's just new. We're going to have a look at the energy there because, again, I'm getting some sort of changes in relationship status. So, again, you could be going from just casually dating somebody to making something official as well. Somebody could... Oh, wow. Somebody could be getting proposed to. Okay, so if you've been in a connection, if you've been in a relationship if you've been in a relationship for a long time, whoever your partner is, Leo, could be getting very, very nervous about popping the question. I just picked up on that. I just got this whole getting down on one knee. So somebody could be popping the question. That could be taking your relationship to a new level. If you are, congratulations. And then I'm going to say, don't do it. And I'm just joking. Marriage is great. If it lasts, right? If it lasts. But I know there's a lot of us out here that marriages didn't last, and that's okay. We're just not doing it again. We've realized breakups can happen without paperwork, right? But to those of you that still want to experience that, by all means, go for it. Go for it. Kudos to you for diving into that, right? I know, right, Jason? Like, I don't know. I can't put a positive spin on a piece of paper anymore, all right? It just causes more complications than fucking anything. And I mean, hey, if you were lucky to escape a marriage without children with a person, even fucking better, right? Like, but those pieces of paperwork can get fucking messy, let me tell you. Leo, for those of you that have been in a relationship for a while, things could be feeling, like I said, a little bit, or have been feeling maybe a little bit heavy at the moment, all right? So there could have been something that is, hi Lucas, how are you? I don't know who you are, but hey. There could be, again, like some sort of difficulties or recent difficulties that either the relationship or you've just been facing in life at the moment, which could have maybe disconnected you and your partner for a little bit. I'm just getting, where's the paper shredder? I know, right? If only it were that simple, right? If only it were that simple and we could just shred that piece of paper. I mean, it's only a contract with your government anyway. You know, that's not a spiritual contract anyway. That's a government. That's a third dimensional contract. That actually means nothing in the greater scheme of things, right? Yeah, burn it, fucking shred it, never get it. You know what I mean? Just never get it. Just, you know, have a spiritual ceremony. Don't go sign a fucking piece of paper. Let me tell you, there's less signatures to do later. Anyway, back to you guys, Leo, who have been in connection. I'm going to say for a while. For those of you who've been in connection for a while, things could have become a little bit heavy. There could be a bit of disconnect, and I feel like that disconnect's going to start shifting for you guys soon. Okay, could start shifting. All right. Again, there could be a new surge of energy. Right. I just keep getting this new surge of energy. Right, for Leo's emotions. All right, so yeah, there could be again, I don't know, just more expressive, more actions, right, when it comes to showing affection and things like that are coming up in your world with your current partner. All right, for those of you again that are in far out, just give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to ring that bell. Hold up. That's better. Throat chakra is just getting a little bit, you know. Anyway, like I was saying, for those of you that are either entering or have just entered into a new relationship or just, you know, recently started seeing somebody, let's have a look where that's headed. All right, so let's have a look at Leo's in a current connection. What's happening in Leo's current connection? Okay, so there is, yeah. So somebody could be seeing, maybe, there's a better way to go about balancing something out here. Okay, so again, I don't know, I keep getting this energy between Leo and if you're if you're with somebody or dating somebody or in a connection, I just keep getting this same energy. We've got we've got here perspective, the Knight of Ariel, Two of Ariel, and the Ten of Michael. So what I'm kind of getting here from this energy, guys, is again, there's something here that, again, about balance. So I don't know, maybe if somebody in the connection is just maybe working really, really hard at the moment. But yeah, somebody could also be getting, yeah, like a bit of a different perspective maybe on how to balance this. I don't know. I want to get time, something about time here is significant. So balancing out time spent together, something like that could be significant for those of you that are currently with somebody. I get as well, though, somebody's very understanding of you know, where someone's at with their plans, okay? Somebody could also just be saying, you know, like, okay, I get it. This person's just trying to balance something out, right? It's like one person is acknowledging, I'm getting the energy of somebody is acknowledging that the other person has something they need to balance out in their life, okay, in order to open up some sort of new opportunity, because there could have been something that's just ended for somebody as well with that Ten of Michael, okay, which means there's going to be a new beginning of something. So again, somebody maybe could have been, I'm going to say maybe even being a little bit needy with your attention or something, potentially, Leo, or just maybe didn't quite get it at some point as to what's been happening in your world as well, okay, but there is somebody is reflecting on, you know, the circumstances of kind of where somebody's at, and sort of acknowledging that, okay, somebody's actually got a fair bit on their plate right now that they're trying to balance out, and they could be just giving you a bit of space, or even just letting you know that they acknowledge that you're going through something. I'm seeing 12:12 on the clock as well, could be significant for somebody. All right, so okay, so what's going to happen with this connection? Well, Ten of Ariel. So we've got some sort of, again, financial success here. Okay, rich and rewarding family life. So I don't know, again, somebody could be trying to build up to something. I just get this energy of somebody needing to sort something out to build up for something, or build up towards this Ten of Ariel here. Okay, so I just want to say, if your person's been maybe a little bit distant, or a little bit preoccupied, Leo, or this could maybe be this might not be, this could be the other way around. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know, just be mindful of the fact that somebody's trying to balance something out in order for long-term success here. All right, so, or again, somebody's going to acknowledge that somebody's balancing something out for long-term success, and be understanding of the circumstances. All right, what else do we need to know about those of you that are in a connection? King of Gabriel. All right, so again, I feel like somebody's really taking charge of some aspect of their life here. All right, so somebody's keeping their eyes on some sort of big picture here as well. All right, keeping their eyes on the prize. Where do we go? How are we talking about burnt cookies? Where did burnt cookies come into the mix, Crypto Billy? I didn't hear Jason talk about, we've got a Queen of Ariel here too. So, I don't know, this could be, we could be talking about a Leo masculine here. This could be blah, 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 an earth sign feminine that you are mingling with, right? I don't even know what to call that. Then I was like, you know, doing your thing with, right? So I don't know. This could be, again, this could be them or you, but somebody's definitely focused on trying to balance something out at the moment. All right. So again, somebody's trying to be practical at the moment. All right. And, again, make something, I want to say make something work, right? There's something that somebody's working on or trying to work on. Okay, so again, just be patient if this is you, Leo, dealing with this with the other person. Just be patient while this person is, again, working through whatever this is. I get it's to do with either their finances or something to do with their career here. We've got a lot of pentacles out here. We've got a lot of Ariels out here, which is pentacles in your traditional tarot. So we've got a lot here about stability. So somebody is just, again, really focused on, getting there, right? Getting to that level where things are stable, so that they can maybe give a bit more focus to this connection. All right, so we've got the Ace of Michael here on the bottom. So yeah, there's going to be some sort of breakthrough here with the energy. Okay, and there are going to be some sort of changes here. All right, change your life. So there is going to be some sort of changes that come soon. And some sort of, again, I'm going to say a change in the relationship status as well, or change in the dynamics or the amount of time that you're able to spend with this person. All right, so anyway, that's what I got for you, Leo. Lots of good, positive energy there. Lots of, good reminders, clarifications. Again, just keep riding that wave, okay? There's going to be some ups, there's going to be some downs still, but it's all a part of the journey, baby, right? It's all part of that journey, and it is all a part of expanding your experiences, okay? It is all a part of expanding those experiences, especially your emotional experiences, okay? So be open to that expansion process, especially, like I said, within your emotions, within your home life, family life, and also with, letting go of the past energy or any past hurt feelings. All right. So on that note, we'll go back to that page 26 of the forgiveness therapy over here. You cannot change someone for the better by holding a grudge. Grudges only change you for the worse. All right. So just remember that. I love you guys so fucking much. I hope you guys have had a good, hope you have, I don't know what I hope you've had, right? I just hope you're good. I'm fucking tired. I love you guys. Hope you guys over in the States have an amazing day. My side of the world, go get some sleep, go get some rest. I'm about to go now. And Members Live is already scheduled, so check that out for the times. I will be doing a general Leo live after that with some fucking just some juicy fucking tea, right? We got some juicy tea going on. All right, people thinking they can fuck around and they ain't gonna find out, and I don't like it, but we got to go there because these energies just will not get. They won't stay quiet. So I've just been listening. I've been listening for 2 days and really absorbing the messages and connecting some dots. So we'll get into that tomorrow. Because somebody's watching, right? This is about watchful energies, and that's why you guys need to know. But otherwise, no holding grudges, as this forgiveness fucking therapy says. Don't ask me, I didn't write this book, right? I love you guys. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Take care for now. Bye. Mwah.